All right, we're live. So it's been, what, 3 weeks or so?
3 years.
3 years? That's the last time you were here?
Yep.
Would you like to tell everybody what's happened to you in those 3 weeks?
No, nobody needs to know that.
You're not going to tell anybody?
I went to jail. Not really. I didn't go to jail.
I don't think that'd be very surprising.
No, I mean, I haven't went to jail yet. Interesting 3 weeks.
The big thing, the most interesting thing.
What thing?
You're going to pretend like you don't know?
I'm going to pretend like I don't know until you say it, and then I'm still going to pretend like I don't know.
Your gut's trying to come out?
Oh, a hernia. Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't want to talk about that on air. No, I'm joking.
What?
A hernia. Yeah, it's not fun.
How did you know that you had a hernia? Or
I was lifting one day, and my intestine just popped out, and I shoved it back in there and sewed it up. Yeah, it was rough, man. No.
You poked a hole, and
How did I know?
And you put a zip tie around it.
Yeah, I put a zip tie around it, zip tied it off, put some tape on it, kept working.
Did you see your lunch going through there?
No, it didn't go through. I don't know where it went. I don't want to talk about where it probably is. Anyways, yeah, it was rough. No, like all kidding aside, I was taking a piss, and I looked down, and there was like this swelling right above me, and I was like, oh man, that's
really?
Yeah.
Like you didn't hurt or nothing before that?
No, not at all. And I didn't start hurting until I think it had just happened though. Like I didn't feel it when it happened. I don't know when I had the hernia.
That's surprising that you didn't feel that.
Yeah, I know it's strange, but it is confirmed I have a hernia. They told me that.
Well, yeah.
After a month of me knowing I had a hernia, my doctor informed me I have a hernia.
Yeah, you went to the doctor what, like 5 or 6 times?
Yeah, they only robbed me like $600 in copay. That's it. 6 different visits.
$600 in copay?
No, not really that much, but I don't know how much.
That wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me.
After $600, but yep, you do have a hernia.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know how much my copay is gonna be. I hope it's not a lot, but we'll find out.
What do you do if it's like $4,000?
I'm not gonna pay it. No, you might want to cut that part out. Not joking. Nah, I mean I'll pay it, but it ain't gonna be fun. I'd be very, very mad.
What if they tell you that it's not covered by insurance, so you're gonna have to pay like $20,000 to get it fixed?
To get a cert? I'm not getting it fixed then.
You're just gonna
die with a hernia. That's it. I'm not paying. I don't have $20,000 just to like fork up. I mean, even if I have it in my bank account, I'm not giving them $20,000 to fix me
to save your life.
There's a guy down the road doing cheaper than that. No,
I was actually gonna see if you wanted me to take care of it after this podcast.
We can do that. What do you got what do you got in mind?
Well, I was thinking we could fill it up with silicone.
Yeah.
I
think chicken wire and silicone will work good.
I have tons of different glue.
Tons of different glue. What kind of glue you got?
I
got Flex Seal.
I got Flex glue. I got Gorilla glue. I got Gorilla Wood glue. I got a bunch of JB Weld. I have
E6. JB Weld. I feel like that'd sting. Let's do that one.
I have E6000.
E6000. What's that?
It's just like a.
Why do you think they come out with such a difficult name for that?
I don't know. It's like a silicone glue, I think. I have lots of duct tape. We can. I
don't want to duct tape. Your insides are probably wet.
We're not gonna tape it from the inside. We're gonna tape it from the outside.
Do you think your stomach lining's wet?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be
on
wet?
The outside, not the inside.
What do you mean on the outside?
Yeah, it'd be wet.
No, like out here?
That was a stupid question.
Or like the outside of the inside?
The outside of the inside.
That's definitely
wet.
Yeah,
it's definitely wet. Yeah, definitely. That's weird to think about, though. You're wet on the inside. That's weird.
We're made of like 70% water.
Yeah, I know we're made of 70% water, but think about that. That's weird. No, like when you jar around, you don't hear it.
If you drink a lot of water and jump around, you'll hear it.
That's true, yeah. I take that back.
I think everybody's done that.
One time I had my brother chug a gallon of water, like just straight up chug it. He ended up like leaning out the front door puking. It was nasty.
Were you like...
It was a challenge. I knew what was going to happen. I knew he was going to get sick and puke, but I told him he had to go first.
Did you just give him a gallon? You're just like, all right, go.
Yeah, I just gave him a gallon, set him by the front door because I knew what was going to happen, told him to get after it.
Did he just like try to go straight a whole gallon?
Oh yeah, straight a whole gallon. He just, boom, up. It went up, and he didn't turn it back. He didn't turn it back down until like he turned it back down. And he kind of like looked at me, and like I seen it kind of down. Couldn't lean out that front door. That's why I put you here. And then he puked.
You're like, I know exactly what's happening.
You can flood your lungs though, like by drinking too much water like that.
You mean drowning? Yeah,
you can I drown, but like it's just weird to think about that. We drink water every day, but if you chug enough of it, it'll drown. Or you'll drown.
You'll drown, and if you drink a bunch of it, it'll wash out all your electrolytes, and you can die that way.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. How much do you think you have to drink before you die?
I don't know. I bet if you drank like 3 gallons in one day, I bet you'd die.
All right, hell with
Or maybe
beer pong. Let's play
like
some
4.
water. Let's play some water pong.
Until we die. Last one living wins.
Yep.
Is it?
You ever played beer pong?
Yeah.
You have?
Not with water to die.
No, not with water, obviously. I'm pretty good at redemption shots. That's like my go-to. If there's a redemption shot to be made, I make it.
There was I think it was like a woman in California maybe or something. She was doing some type of like radio game to like win like an Xbox or a PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think the contest was something like they had to drink whoever could drink the most water or something along those lines, and that's what happened to her. She drank too much water and then it washed out her electrolytes and she died.
I bet her family sued the radio company.
Well, she was I'm sure they did, but I think she was doing it like to win like her son an Xbox or something. And ended up dying.
That's sad, man.
Yeah.
I bet that kid feels like a piece of shit. I bet he was like, I'm going to ask for an Xbox for Christmas. And then mom was like, I'll win one. So she went on a radio station, drank a shit ton of water, and died.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't remember what I was going to say.
Back to the hernia. Now I hurt. I do hurt now. If I lift a lot or if I walk around a lot.
That's so weird that you didn't hurt in the beginning,
I
though.
know. It's like I made it up or something.
you thought about it hard enough.
Yeah.
You just there goes the guts.
Yep. Yeah, they sent me for my first doctor's appointment. I went in there and she's like, I don't think it's a hernia. I don't know what it is.
What did they think it was?
Just a bump, just a big half-size golf ball sticking out.
Just go to sleep on it. You'll be all right.
She literally told me, she's like, just give it 10 days. Don't do much at work. Don't do much of anything. And then come back. Wake up to like the 4th day and this thing was like sticking out. It wasn't going back in. And I was like, look, man, it's not going back in. Like, I got to come in front of the doctor's appointment. She brings me in there. Or no, she told me like, if something happens before then and it starts getting worse, to call her and she'll just schedule me a...
She'll take you seriously?
Yeah, she'll take me seriously and schedule me an appointment. Well, they never scheduled me an appointment. Or I called back down there and they were supposed to schedule me an appointment. Well, they scheduled one, gave me the paper. Well, I went to a different doctor because I was like, well, they're not going to send me back to that one because they can't do what they need to do there. So I was like, well, the other closest one is here. So I went there and they're like, I have an appointment here. And I was like, well, can you look it up? And she said, yeah. And she looked it up. She's like, it's back at your family doctor. And I was like, okay. So go back in my family doctor and they're like,
You have a family doctor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have a family doctor.
Like you don't have a certain place you go every time?
No, I don't go to the doctor.
Oh.
I'm just gonna drop dead one day.
Okay.
I think it's a scam.
Do you hear the noises? They're
What,
in
the train?
vents. No, they're in the vents.
There's nothing in my
There's
vents.
something in your vents.
There's nothing there. You want to hear a random fact that I came across the other day?
Go.
So, take a guess what the profit margin is on movie theater popcorn.
Well, considering I went there the other day and bought 2 tickets and 2 things of popcorn that was like $70, probably pretty high. So like yearly profit?
No, say they buy it for $10, they sell it for $20. That's 100% profit.
Yeah.
What percentage profit do you think they make?
Probably something stupid, like at least 80. No? Lower?
Way higher.
Way higher? Oh yeah, it's probably cheap. They're probably like 200%.
1,275%
Oh,
profit on popcorn. And that's just popcorn.
Oh, I'm gonna start bringing my microwave in there.
Get a ticket to the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an extension cord.
Yeah, that's scary. Say like at the movie theater I go to, you have to pick a seat. So when I get up, I'm like, hey, can you give me a seat near an outlet?
You have to pick a seat at all of them.
No. Like, okay, let me back up here a little bit.
Your ticket has an assigned seat.
No, you get to pick your seat, but you pick it on their computer before you go in there. It's just a cluster. It honestly is. Because you walk in there. Yeah.
Huh.
The one right down the road here. Yeah.
You just pick your seat there.
Yeah, you go up, and when you pay for your tickets, you buy them.
I never leave the house, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true. I see why you are the way you are. Anyways, you You go in, you pay for your tickets, and then they'll pull up a screen, and they're like, all right, pick your seats, which ones you want to sit in. And then some of them are already taken, obviously, because there's already people in there, so you pick 2 seats. Well, then you could go in there, and there's 2 people in your seats, so it's either going to be a fight in the middle of the movie theater, or you just pick 2 different seats and hope the other guy doesn't fight you for taking his seats. It's a mess.
Yeah, I wonder if, like...
Oh, I took somebody's seat the other day. I didn't like where I wanted. I
you know what that was?
What?
That was some manager trying to like prove himself.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
sure.
oh, I gotta. This is a good idea. It's gonna revolutionize the movie business. And then here they are, everyone's stealing each other's seats.
Everybody's gonna love it.
People are fist fighting in the movie theater.
Oh man. But yeah, you pick your own seats now.
I've never.
It was a good movie.
That's like a. Like at a concert or something. That's what that's like.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. They're setting it up like concerts. Like you can pick the bottom row or whatever. I don't know how it is at a concert.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
You know, supposedly in the future, maybe like in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
They're supposed to like, whoever they is, supposed to like, they're like movie theaters aren't supposed to be like, movie theaters aren't supposed to be like a thing anymore. So like, instead of like going to the movies, you would like the day like a movie would come out, you would have like a VR headset and you just put that on in your house. And then everybody would just log on to like a server and watch the movie all together.
No, that's weird.
You don't think that'll happen?
Nah, I mean it'll probably happen, but it'd be weird.
I think 100% that'll happen.
Mm-hmm. I'm not watching it anymore though.
You're not gonna.
Nope. I'm just gonna go back to VCR tapes. Exactly
I mean, I don't watch movies anyway, so it doesn't affect
Captain
me.
Ron and all that good stuff.
Captain Ron?
You've never watched Captain Ron? I don't really.
I've never even heard of it.
Really? Can you pull it up?
No.
No.
That's copywritten.
Oh, that is it. Yeah, don't pull it up.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah. I mean, I thought you could at least pull it up and look at it. Yeah.
I mean, I could pull up a picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't pull up the movie. Jeez, I know what that is. I thought you meant just a picture. No, we don't want to watch the movie.
Yeah, let's just turn this whole podcast into watching the movie.
Yeah. All right. So
was it Captain Ron?
Yeah, just Captain Ron. It'll be a picture of it pulled up here in a minute.
Oh, is it like a pirate movie?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so click images. No, I hope nothing bad pops up. Okay, yeah, that's him right there. You've never watched that?
No.
Really? That's it. It's an old movie.
What's it about?
Basically that family gets on
$3.99 right there at Walmart.
Yeah, $3.99. That that family gets on a boat with this guy or whatever.
Isn't that Riff Raff?
I don't know. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
With those sunglasses, yeah.
Maybe not. No, he's missing an eye. That's not him.
Who's missing an eye?
Captain Ron was. Did you see it?
I thought you meant Riff Raff.
Yeah, Riff Raff is. Oh, man.
All right, you ready to put on your special hat?
Yeah.
To get into the next part of this?
Why my ears are ringing?
They won't be ringing very long. You can't wear your headset with the hat.
I can't?
No.
How am I
or that hat.
Huh? Did I have to wear it the whole time?
Just for this next part.
Oh, okay. All right, give me the hat. Oh, wait. What is that? I don't want to put it on. I'm not wearing aluminum foil.
You got to.
No.
Yeah.
You're wearing aluminum foil.
You got to.
Why do I have to?
Because we don't want the government.
Whoa! Be quiet.
What are you doing? Calling the fire station?
I guess so. I didn't mean to call you guys. I don't know what that woman was doing, but I'm not putting that on my head.
You're going to put on the hat because we don't want the government to get us.
Are you putting one on?
Yeah, I'm putting it on.
Okay, all right, I'll put a hat on too.
Can I put now? Listen, you got to watch this.
All right, hold on. I don't have my hat ready yet. I'm not done with it.
Well, hold on. Look, you got to have the point on the top, so when the government tries to get in, it'll deflect it like a big arrow.
All right, I got you, buddy. I want a man bun.
Oh, you can't have a man bun.
Oh yeah.
You look like a ninja.
They'll just slide off the front. Can I see myself right now?
No.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, you can use headphones like that.
Yeah, let me check myself. Oh yeah, that's good. My hair still looks good too. All right, cool.
All right, so now the government won't get in.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we can talk.
Yeah.
Now we can get on the real podcast.
I don't want them to affect my thoughts.
Yeah.
Because this is.
I already feel smarter.
This is an idea that I came up with all by myself.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
All right. Here's. You ready for this?
All right, give it to me.
Here's my theory. I think flu shots are a scam.
Oh my no! All right, I'm taking the aluminum foil off.
You don't want the government to get in.
Oh no, they're not. They're not in. They're already in your head.
What?
Social media is in your head.
What?
Why do you think they're not real?
No, not that they're not real. I think they're a scam.
Or why do you think
they're real,
they're a
but I think
scam?
they're a scam.
Why do you think they're a scam?
Okay. So they've invented flu shots roughly 79 years ago. Okay, that's 79 years of experience that they've had. Okay, guess how effective flu shots are today after 79 years of experience?
How effective?
Take a guess.
50% probably.
50%.
Yeah.
50% effective after 79 years of experience.
Yeah, that's
If you worked any other job for 79 years and you were only 50% effective, you'd get fired.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be around anymore.
They can do what they want. Shh, they can hear you.
No, they can't hear me because I got the point. It deflects them.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and another thing. So, here's why I think it's a scam. Because, so, they're only 50% effective. You have to get one every single year. There's nothing.
Got one in a long time.
I mean, I haven't got one in like 10 years probably.
Yeah.
But so you have to get. They say you get one every single year, right?
Yeah.
And from the research that I found, supposedly you have to get one every year because they like change the formula as the flu changes. Which is my next question: how do they know what
to prepare for?
Yeah, like how do they know what's coming? Unless they're putting it out there.
I mean, that's a fair point.
I mean, does that not sound crazy? It's like, listen, we don't know. We can only guarantee you 50%. We don't know what's going to be effective, but we're going to make a guess. And I talked to this girl I know who is in school to be
You talked to a girl?
Shut up. She's in school to be a pharmacist.
Yeah.
And she said that whenever they make the formula for the flu, it's literally an educated guess.
Oh, there you have it, folks.
And that
$19.99.
And that's why it's only about 50% effective. Like some years, supposedly it's a little bit more, some years a little bit less. But so
you don't think it helps at all? You just think this is just made up out of the blue? You don't think they're even trying to prevent it? Like you think they're just setting there?
I don't think they care. Why would they? Because if a bunch of people get the flu and they die, population control, they win there. If a bunch of people do get the shot, they make all kinds of money.
Oh man, Alex Jones is in the room, isn't he?
Because the average flu shot is like $35.
Yeah.
That's billions a year.
That is.
Think about that. And you know who regulates these flu shots?
Who?
The government.
I mean, I get where you're coming from. I don't know.
Does that not sound insane
it does.
to you?
I've never put any thought into it.
Like if you take the word flu shot out. If I told you I'm going to sell you something for $35, it's only 50% effective, and you got to get a new one every single year, you'd be like, go kick rocks. I'm not buying anything from you.
That's a fair point. I've never looked into it. What if it is fake?
Could be.
Do we warn the public?
See, and here's the thing. Since the government is regulating it, right?
Yeah.
They could literally... Why do you keep looking at my hat?
I don't know. It's just weird, man. Okay.
They could literally take... They pull it out of vials, right?
Yeah.
They could literally fill up millions of these vials with water, and nobody would know the difference.
That's a fair point.
Because whenever you go get a flu shot, you don't know what's in there, and the government regulates it. They don't test
a way
it.
of keeping control of us. You'd be an animal without them.
An animal?
Yeah.
What do you mean an animal?
Just be another purge.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what
Are you saying the flu shot is the purge? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Don't take it that far. I'm not saying anything about the flu shot. They're just, I don't know. I didn't come prepared for this. See, if you'd have gave me a 30-minute head start, I'd have been good.
Well, if I told you that it was going to get this crazy, you might not have showed up.
Oh, I'd have showed up. Yeah, I like talking about this kind of stuff.
So that makes me wonder.
I think they're knocking.
That makes me wonder, what else are they guessing at? Because if they're
probably everything.
Because if you think for 79 years, if they've been guessing for that long and they still are only 50%, what else are they guessing? Like, what other vaccines are they guessing at?
They're just taking $35. I'm just gonna go with it. They're taking $35.
You think?
Oh yeah. Now I do. Took my Yep, they're $35 out of my pocket. Not this year though. I'm just outrunning it.
Running the flu?
Yeah.
Well, even if you get the shot, it's still only 50%.
Yeah.
So you have a 50-50 shot of getting it regardless.
So that's just like throwing a chain link fence in front of a dog. It's 50-50. Is he going to jump it or is he going to stay?
Pretty much.
I just take my chances and run. I hope he trips.
Which brings me to my next point.
Okay.
So if say the flu shots are fake or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They could literally come up with like whatever disease they want. They could say, "Hey, we got blue fever."
Blue fever.
We got blue fever.
That sounds dangerous. They tell me I got blue fever.
Think about it. They could come on the news and they could say, like, blue fever is going around. If you get it, you have a 95% chance of dying. And then they could say, listen, we have a vaccine for it. It's 100% effective, and it's $200. Here you go. You know how much money they'd make?
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Overnight?
What was that one that like got a couple years back? Probably like in 2010, maybe. That one disease that everybody was getting down south that somebody brung over from another country.
Oh, Ebola.
Ebola.
Yeah.
You think that was a real thing? You know what? I don't think Ebola was a real thing. I'm just going to say it. I was been like really quiet on here. I wasn't going to talk about this much, but I don't think Ebola was real. The reason being, this disease was like going to shatter the U.S.
I don't think it was a real thing either.
No, because they put it out on the news saying it was going to tear the
Oh
USA
yeah,
apart.
they made it sound like we were
like,
all gonna die.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and then one day like Ebola just disappears. It just packed its stuff up, moved south again.
Yeah, like it was like the worst thing that ever hit the U.S.
Yeah.
People are dying. You can't even breathe the same air as somebody that has it,
Yeah.
or you're gonna die. And then all of a sudden, no more.
That was fake.
And like they never even. I don't even know if they ever even came out and said that like we like found a cure for it or whatever. It just like disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't even try to hide it. They were just.
And it was the same thing for the swine
That's
flu.
what the flu shot is. It's the brainwashes from the stupid stuff they're doing.
Could be.
Yep.
That was the same thing like the swine flu, because that was another that year.
I don't know much about the swine flu. What was that? Do you know what it did?
I mean, that was like, I think.
I remember people talking about it, but I don't.
I mean, it was just like another version of the flu that came from pigs. It was called swine flu.
Yeah.
And it was like they painted it out to be like it was like killing everybody and everything else. And I think if I remember right, because I think this was like 2007, 2008, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 2009. But I think that year, that year at the beginning of the year, they had like the regular flu shot, and then all of a sudden the swine flu came around, and then everyone was supposedly dying from it.
So
and then
they take this shot.
Yeah, then they had
another $35.
Then they had another flu shot for the swine flu, and then they like painted it out like everybody was dying or something, and then it came out that like more people died that year from the regular flu than swine flu, even though they like put all this press on swine flu.
They should have took some of those tax dollars and paid for it for us. If they were that worried about it, they should have just gave it out for free.
No, they're not going to save us unless they're making profit.
Oh, I know.
They have to make a profit, or else they're not.
Hey, I don't care if you got $35 or not. You're going to die if you don't get this flu shot. I mean, that's basically what they're telling people.
They don't care. They would never do anything that isn't for profit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%.
That's how the world evolves.
What, profit?
Yeah, money.
I just wonder what else they're guessing at.
Everything.
Is everything just?
Yep. Ebola. That's crazy. It just like disappeared. Now that you think about it.
So did swine flu. Yeah. So there was like a bunch of things that just like disappeared. Yeah. The worst thing in the whole world, and then boop, it's gone.
Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's probably hanging out.
And
South America.
I don't remember how it even started. I think they said that it was like
it got brought over from another country by a woman. She ended up dying, I think, and
wasn't she like on like a mission trip or something? Something weird.
Something from there. It got carried over to another guy. He died. Then it got carried from there, and then I think maybe it was Texas that it was in. Like all of Texas was going to die.
I think it was in Texas, maybe.
I think it was.
And then
I'm not 100% sure.
I think like the original woman brought it, and then like that guy caught it, and then there was like a couple of nurses that caught it that were taking care of them.
Yeah.
Or something crazy.
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
This thing's itchy.
Yeah, I know. I really want to take it off right now.
Are you done talking about the government?
No, not yet. I'm actually not done talking about the government. Oh man. What do you? How deep do you think we can get in a rabbit hole when Googling things about the government?
You can go literally for the rest of your life.
Hold on, let's talk about them making it rain. Remember that? How they used to put that gas out in the sky
cloud
in the
seeding?
60s? I think
Not,
it was the 60s.
they do it today.
Yeah, do they still do it?
Yeah.
I know in the 60s
It was
done
in.
it too, didn't they?
I'll find out here in a
They
second.
can actually make it rain and
Yeah, it was in. I think it was Abu Dhabi.
yeah.
Oh, that's Yahoo. I don't want Yahoo.
Nobody uses that.
I want Google.
Yeah,
I thought Yahoo went out of business
they should have.
back like in the 90s when they should have.
Yeah. Is MySpace still kicking it?
You can apparently you can log on to MySpace,
Really?
but I tried to a while ago, but I couldn't remember my email or
Let's
password
just
or nothing.
make new MySpaces and make it the new thing.
Like
We'll just
revert
shut
everything
Facebook-
back
yeah.
to the old,
We'll
old
just
way.
shut Facebook down. I'm tired of looking.
It would cripple a generation for sure.
Oh, it would. Cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding.
Oh, this is weird. Cloud seeding is the type of weather modification that aims to change the amount of you zoom that in. The amount or type of precipitation that falls from clouds by dispersing substances in the air that serve as cloud condensation or ice nubula, which alter the microphysical process within the cloud.
I can't remember what the chemical is. I think it's something. I think
So
it's
basically, they release this chemical
they take
and it
there's
causes
a little picture.
precipitation. Oh, that's crazy.
They go up with airplanes and spray the stuff in. Oh, they go above the clouds.
Yeah,
and
they
spray
gotta
it
go
down on
above the
top of
cloud
them.
and it goes in the cloud. Yeah.
So what else are they doing? What else could you put in that cloud to make something wild happen?
Probably tornadoes, hurricane. I bet that's how all these hurricanes happen.
I wonder if you could start a tornado if you had like two jets going opposite directions of each other and they pass by real fast.
I think there's something about that you can't do. I think it has to do
Can't
with
or can?
You can't. No, maybe I'm thinking of. I thought, what happens when a cold front and a warm front meets? There's something that happens.
I think thunderstorms, maybe.
I was thinking, just look up cold front and warm front.
What happens when they meet?
Yeah. Let's check that out. I don't remember if I thought it was like maybe what happens when you die?
Everything.
When a cold front meets a warm front. There we go. So when a cold front overtakes a warm front, it creates what is called occluded front. You keep zooming in out. Occluded front that forces warm air above a frontal boundary of cooler air masses. So I don't understand. I think that is how a tornado is made. Click that link.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah,
The sciencing.com. That sounds.
most people understand the basics of cold and warm fronts.
Oh, don't play that.
Yeah. Okay, so go down a little more. Frontal action. Cyclone.
Is that what happens at cyclones? 'Cause that'd be a tornado.
Yeah. Which shouldn't be confused with tropical or cyclones or hurricanes. Form along weather fronts, which are boundaries between areas of different temperatures and associated conditions. A wave along the front creates a low pressure disturbance, which draws in winds that. I don't understand.
You can read out loud.
I know, but I'm trying to think in my head what all this means. Which drives under the warm behind the creates a cold front. So all it does is create a cold front. I was wrong.
Really? Is that all it does?
Yeah. Look at the very last sentence. Go up one more. It says, let's see, that's a big.
The cold air mass behind which shoves under the warm sector behind the warm front creates a cold front. Huh.
That's stupid.
Oh, so there's no
I was hoping to see like volcanoes coming out of the clouds.
there's no tornadoes or nothing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that's not good.
So, you don't think you could like fly two planes? Like, what if you had like 15 planes in a row on either side, and you all just
Well, you wouldn't
pass
even
by
have to do that. If 15 planes, I think, went in a circle.
No, not in a circle.
Yeah. Because think about this. If you're in a swimming pool, we used to do it as a kid. If you're in a swimming pool, okay, a round swimming pool, above ground, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. It could be below ground.
Wherever you can do anything you want.
Yeah. So, and say you have 4 kids and you hold on to the side and swim in a circle back and back and back, you're going to create like a current there, and it's going to swivel up. Right. So if 15 planes formed around and just followed the exact circle back and back and back, you're going to create something. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think we figured out where tornadoes come from.
Yep. It's the government.
maybe that's where hurricanes are coming from.
That's how they get their
when
money.
When they do it on land.
Insurance companies.
You don't think it's the government, it's the insurance companies?
It's the insurance companies. That's what it's all about.
So they can destroy your houses and then drop you. Yep. So they don't have to pay for them.
Well, yeah. Well, not even that. They'll pay for them, but then your next price for insurance is sky high, and depending on the area, it depends on your insurance price.
Right.
So if the government helps them out, they throw the government on little chunks. Hey, won't you create a tornado and take a couple of these houses out? Why don't you get
some hurricanes over here?
Yeah. So boom, they wipe these houses. They pay. They get them fixed. Obviously, it's probably cheap for them to fix them. Then, and they charge an outrageous amount. So
right.
From that point on, then they're like, oh, another tornado just hit. Mark that one in this area. Your insurance per home just raised $60 on the year, or $60 on the month. So that's it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
Government
you're saying.
and insurance companies working together. I'm gonna drop insurance.
I wonder what kind of planes they use. What if you could make? Have you seen that like that MythBusters where they made that big plow on that truck and they like threw the cars off to the side?
Yeah, I did see that. Was pretty cool.
If you took like that but made it like a regular snow plow.
My head's itching.
and put it on a plane.
The government trying to get in.
That's what it is. Yep. They're radiating your aluminum foil, which makes it hot, which makes your head itch.
Yep.
That's why we put it on, because I knew they were going to try to get in once they heard what kind of classified information we were releasing.
Oh, exactly.
So if you can make like a snow plow for an airplane, and then pass them by or go in a circle, you can move a lot of air.
Oh, you could. Yeah, for sure.
I think we figured it out.
Yep. If your house gets hit by a tornado, look up in the sky. You'll see a plane following it.
What would you do if you saw a tornado and then you saw a bunch of planes just going in circles?
I'm not even going to tell anybody because you'll be dead the next day.
Or UFOs.
UFOs?
Going in circles.
That'd be cool. I'd be taking pictures.
What if, you know how UFOs are circular?
Yeah.
What if they sit in the sky and just spin?
That'd be pretty cool.
But then that's how they start tornadoes.
I seen something the other day. So aliens are supposedly 15 million light years away from us, if they are.
Sure.
Okay, so
they're probably next door.
Yeah, maybe. So I don't know how true this is. I just read this post, so it might not be true at all. Yeah. It says if an alien is 15 million light years away from you, they're looking at dinosaurs right now. They're not even looking at us.
So they're looking because they're so far behind.
Well, I don't know how that'd work.
15 million light years behind us?
No. They're at their current state, but by the time they can look through that, it's thousands of years behind us. You get what I'm saying? I don't know.
Kind of.
Yeah. It's because by the time...
Like, I've heard people say that, but I don't know how it works.
Yeah. But if, say, 15 million light years away from you, that's... I mean, a very, very long distance. So by the time that they can process that and look at it, I don't know. They're seeing, from what I understand, I was seeing dinosaurs. I don't know how true it is, but just to think about that's weird. So even if there is an alien sitting, if this is true, even if there is an alien sitting 15 million light years away, he's seeing dinosaurs right now. He doesn't even know we're here yet.
So what's he? How did he get there?
If we look at him, we'll probably still look at aliens. They've been here for a long time. They've been here.
I get that people have said that, but I don't understand how, even if you're on a planet that's light years away from us, how is the time different? You know what I mean? Like, how would they see a past version of Earth?
It has something to do with the rotation. I don't know, of Earth, and I don't know. You're just too far in now. I'm gonna go to school for this. I gotta figure this out.
What conspiracy theories?
Yeah, I signed me up for school right now. I'm going to college.
I was trying to figure out how many miles an hour a light year is. A light year is the distance of the distance. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. Is a 1 light year.
So, okay. Yeah, that's how it works. So
1 light year is about 5.88 trillion miles.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So basically, read that first part again.
A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year.
So 1 light year is a distance.
So like if you turned on a light here and then you stood 5.8 trillion miles away, in 1 year you'd see the light by the time you go on that end.
No. You were on this year, and by the time you've seen that light, it would be the other way around. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Because if you're saying 1.5 trillion miles away, 5.8, then you're going to see the light when you get over there.
No, like if not you personally, like if I was sitting here and I had a light in front of me and you were 5.8 trillion miles away, and then I turned that light on and you were looking at the light, it would take you after 1 full year, then you would be able to see the light.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're coming. I thought you were meaning something totally different.
No.
I thought you were meaning like you were going to get 10 miles away and the light wouldn't be on yet.
You could go faster than that?
Yeah.
Like you could turn it on and just take off?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
It's off.
Yeah, I was confused on what you were talking about there.
That'd be really cool, though, if you could.
That boot is laughing at you pretty hard right now. Look at him, man.
It would be like...
like chuckling.
You love that Buddha, don't you?
No, I'm kind of freaked out by it, to be honest with you.
It would be like how you can go faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah.
It'd be just like that.
Like breaking the sound barrier?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to do.
767 miles an hour is the speed of sound.
So what happens when you break the sound barrier?
You just go real fast.
You just go real fast?
What do you mean what happens?
I don't understand how that works. Do you hear a big kaboom? Like what?
No, you don't hear no boom. Because
So you're outrunning the sound of what you're in? I don't know how that works.
No, you can still hear it because you're going the same speed as it.
Okay, but
so you still hear
you can't hear stuff on the side streets or whatever. Like say if somebody's honking a horn, you're going so fast you wouldn't even hear that. Is that what breaking the sound barrier means?
No. It means you're going faster than the speed of sound is traveling.
My watch just told me I need to get up and walk.
Well, too bad. So like if it would be... Well, you've never played golf, so I can't really use that analogy. Because
I don't play golf.
Like if you're on a golf course and like if someone's teeing off like up on a hill,
if
you're down at the bottom, whenever they hit the ball, you'll see the ball flying through the air, and then you'll hear where they hit the ball, after it's already halfway to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know.
That's why like people scream for because you'll get hit with the ball before you ever hear the sound.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be like that, but just amplified to a car or something to ride in.
Makes sense.
So like you'd still hear the sounds, I guess, that like on the I don't know if you'd hear them on the side. What are you tightening it up?
Yeah, I don't want them to get in, man. I feel like they're crawling in.
Oh.
Still good?
I don't think they're getting in.
I think there's one up there right now cutting.
Oh, no. Nope.
Yep, I told you. There he is. Get him. He's coming in the side. Right side.
Let me tighten this thing up right here.
There you go. You're good now. That was a close call.
Let's see here. What was it? 767. That's what I said, right?
Yeah, 767. I gotta see.
That's really fast.
This is weird looking, man. I don't know if I feel like this. I feel like I'm in a different country right now.
Like what? The land of aluminum foil?
Yeah, the land of aluminum foil. That's why you have this.
Could you imagine if we left here right now and we went to an uninhabited island and we just wore aluminum foil everywhere?
There would be people follow us for sure.
Everybody comes to the island, you're just like, aluminum foil. That we can't let the government in. Yeah. You have to wear this
now. I bet there'd be a lot of people put it on.
I bet there'd be people like...
If we had a good enough story,
I think the island would get overran.
Nobody researches anything anymore.
No.
Not at all.
They would like swim there and they'd be like, all right, we're here.
Put it on me.
Give me the ceremony.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, that'd be so weird.
All right. I don't think the government's getting in.
How much the cheapest island?
That's hot.
Oh, yeah, man.
Jeez. Oh, they're getting in.
All right.
I'm gonna save this for a later date, just in case something crazy decides to happen. I would say how much is the cheapest island?
Yeah.
I'll Google it and you take a guess. What do you think?
Cheapest island.
You want to not play with that inside the microphone?
Oh, my bad. Jeez, man, you get bossy these days.
Just leave it.
Yeah. What do I think? 1 million.
1 million for the cheapest island?
Yeah.
Cheapest island.
I don't mean like a little tiny rock sticking out of the ocean either.
Well, what do you consider an island?
I mean, like at least a mile by a mile. No, more than that. A decent sized island. What do you mean?
So like a mile by a mile?
Is that a decent sized island to you? Could we build a culture there?
Yeah, probably like a small civilization.
Okay, fine then. One by one, that's all I need.
Let's see here. It says here the lowest price is $72,000.
Where's it at? I'm buying it tonight. You want to go in halves?
It says go in halves.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see how big.
No, I'm serious. I will buy this island tonight.
Let's see how big it is.
Can you pull a picture up so I can
Yeah.
see it? Okay. Check out. That's it right there. That little one right there.
I don't know if that's
That's it. That's the island we're buying.
What would you say that is? Like a football field?
No, not even that. That's half a football field.
But that's
But
72,000.
see that guy on the boat? I bet he stops at that island every day. We could come there, live there. When that guy stops, get off our island. We own this thing now.
Buy it just to do that.
Oh yeah.
Have like a security system and just run down there.
Just
hey,
sit down there.
get off my island. I just paid $72,000 for this thing.
My luck, I would get down there and it'd flood and wipe the whole island away.
What's the next?
Well, that's nice. That's a good picture.
$125,000.
For what, that one out there?
I don't know if it's this one that the picture's being taken on or this.
No, it's definitely that one out there.
This one right here.
No, the one out.
No.
Yeah. They're not
Off the
gonna
grid.
sell that.
Off the grid beachfront lot with
With 42 acres of land?
Yeah, 125,000 in Fiji.
Let's go right now. Do you think we could get that island?
Yeah. I'll take
I
out a
wonder
loan.
if
I'll
it-
take out a loan right now.
Is it hard to get approved for that?
For an island?
Yeah.
I mean,
Because there's no civilization, no nothing. You might have to pay straight cash for that. Don't you be talking.
you don't think they'd give you a loan for an island?
I don't know.
Because I mean, I'm assuming you'd have to talk to Fiji about it since it's their
What's
island.
a normal heart rate? Beats per minute.
Probably 60.
I'm at 80 right now. It's not good.
You're probably gonna die.
It's where I took that off, and the government's in me now, raising my heart rate up.
They're starting tornadoes. They're
Yep.
raising your heart rate up.
Oh yeah. So
They're giving you the business.
So can we go get this island or what? 42 acres along the
What else
Great
is-
Sea Reefs you can explore.
Coral Lagoon? I don't know what that means, but that sounds really fancy.
Yeah. Wait, there's the island. Look at the bottom picture. That's it. Right there.
No, that's this one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this one's an island for 169,000.
I don't want to go to Ireland.
Let's see what the next one is.
That one looks cool.
Oh, this is from
Florida?
Florida. 200,000.
No way.
I'll take out
We
one.
need to see.
I'll take out a loan for 100. You take out one for 100.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm not even kidding you. If you
40
really,
acres.
If you really want to go to halves on an island tonight, we'll go to the bank tomorrow.
How are you gonna explain that to your woman?
I'm just not going to tell her.
Like, listen, I'm buying an island.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do
Well, we're
about it.
moving.
Would you
That'd be
like live
so
there
cool.
permanently?
Oh yeah, for sure. My dream is to live somewhere like that. Like when I retire,
Would you inhabit it with like deer or something? Bring like a couple whitetails with you?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I gotta have something to eat.
What else we got here?
No, that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, that looks
looks
horrible.
dangerous.
That's in Maine too, so it's gonna
Yeah,
be cold.
Cold. Yeah, I don't want that.
You turn into an iceberg.
Yeah, no. Ooh,
Belize,
yeah, that looks nice.
225,000.
That's actually really nice looking. How many acres is that?
Let's see here. Doesn't say. Maybe it's I don't know.
That one looks like it's in West Virginia. That's just on
It's in
creek. That's
Connecticut.
on a creek somewhere.
It's in Connecticut.
That's on a creek somewhere. Don't.
250,000.
Yeah. What's it? Oh,
Alaska.
whoa, 300. How many acres? You know, I think is land cheap in Alaska? Where
I don't
it's
know.
so cold down there.
Up there, you mean?
Up there. I mean, yeah. I don't know why I said down there.
It might be cheap because nobody wants it. I mean, look at this. You got to fight brown bears.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Sea lions
Just
and
in
brown bears.
case you tire of the humpback whales, sea lions, and brown bears, being 3 miles from Sitka, you're only a boat ride away from civilization.
No, thank you. Panama, 380,000. Getting a little out of the price range.
No,
but that
no,
already
we're good. Keep going.
Already has a hut and a house on it.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Let's go there.
For 380.
Okay, we know it's a bit over budget, but with all the perks,
How'd you guess?
What?
I think it was a bit over budget.
The first sentence?
No, I'm saying, how did they guess?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's how I know you're getting you. Whoa, hold up. It comes with, let's see here. It has a waterfront retreat, has private beach, and a garden full of fruit trees, coconut, pineapple, banana, avocado, mango, to name a few. But the real selling point is a full furnished 2-bedroom house built with local, I don't know what that is, wood. That's some type of wood they got down there.
Cana fistula.
Yeah. There's also a separate work shed, party shack, bring on the tiki bar.
That's probably the party shack right
Yep,
there.
I bet that is.
Wonder where the work shed is at. It's probably like underneath of it.
Probably. It's probably that tree right there you're looking at. It's probably in the top of it. Built in.
What happened there?
I don't know what you're doing right now.
I don't see a work shed.
I mean, I'd move there. You think we could live on an island? We could do podcasts, live on an island, fish for our food. I'm down.
I think
what are they going to do? Come repo our house on an island? They're good. Come over and get it.
How would they repossess an island?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they'd just come transport you off of it.
How? What if you
come get me?
What if they come there and you fill them full of arrows?
That's what I'm saying. I'll put a little war paint on and stand on the roof. They're not coming to my island.
Some professional guy. Yep, I'm here to possess this island. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Start shooting.
Oh, what do you think they would do?
Be like,
Yeah.
and then just start shooting with arrows.
Oh man, you think we could buy an island tonight? I'm down to buy that one. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, this one in Florida?
No, go up. Keep going. That one.
I mean, could you imagine that being your view every day?
That'd be beautiful, man.
Have that sailboat go out
until
there
you seen the government out there storing up a hurricane in the middle. Bad idea.
You close
That's
on it.
how they possess it. They just bring a hurricane in on you.
They send the UFOs, and they're like, all right, so if
When
you
you
don't pay us our money, this UFO, this thing's going to start you a hurricane right here.
Oh, we're going to flood your island, buddy.
I wonder how many private...
Just got to build a dam.
For what?
For the hurricane. Just build it over top of you.
What?
I'm just
like build a big wall?
Yep.
So that the wind can't get in?
So say I'm on an island. This might be a dumb question. You might know the answer right off the bat. But say I'm on an island, okay?
Okay.
I stand right in the middle of the island, and I dig a hole straight down. How far before I hit water, you think? On the most, common islands.
I think you'd hit water pretty soon.
You think
I don't know.
I don't know what happens.
I've always wondered this, but I've always wondered if you could, dig to the bottom of an island, and then, if you swam down to the bottom, you just end up in the ocean.
That's what I'm talking about.
That I don't know. I don't know if that even happens, because apparently islands are formed from volcanoes. Underneath the water in the ocean.
So with my luck, I'm just gonna be digging and digging, and all of a sudden I'm gonna fall into a volcano.
Well, I don't know if all islands are formed that way, or if just some.
I bet we could find dinosaur bones down there.
If the dinosaurs are even real.
Oh, they're real. Well, no.
You think they're?
Oh, they're real.
There's no way they weren't real.
No. It's too many lizards running around there that look like small dinosaurs.
Too many people that are still trying to evolve.
Yep. Yeah. It's crazy, I think.
I go along with that.
Yeah.
I've probably seen some in the last week or so.
What, a lizard?
A what?
A lizard?
No, not a lizard.
Oh. People evolving?
people that are still trying to evolve. Their gene pool's not as strong as the rest of us.
That's a fair point. So if you had to go to college, what would you go to college for? What would be your major?
Nothing. I wouldn't go.
Just wouldn't go?
No.
That's a fair point.
There is nothing in college that entices me.
I'm not going to say that, but I have thought about going here recently.
Only if the only way I'd go to college in 2019 is if I could go for 4 or 5 years and then be 110% guaranteed that I was going to make $50 million a year when I graduate. That's the only way.
Okay, you're pushing buttons. Come on, be realistic.
Or $1 million. If somebody could guarantee me that I would go to college for this amount and then make $1 million a year, and it wouldn't be something that would make me absolutely hate my life, then I'd probably do it. But other than that, no interest.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go either.
I think it's a waste.
I've watched my woman just go home every night and she's like, click, 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 working. I'm like, jeez, I don't miss that.
Really?
Or not even miss that. I didn't do my homework when I was in high school.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. I still passed.
You ready for the next thing I got here?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you remember? What's that? The government hacking in?
I'm making sure they're not in there still.
In here?
Check 1 2 check. Yeah, they're good. They're not there.
Do you remember anything specifically that like your mom lied to you about as a kid? That like when you grew up and then you found out was a complete lie?
Like the tooth fairy and
like stuff like that. Like for instance, one of the things that I remember, like, well, it wasn't my mom, but my grandma always told me, like, the whole time growing up, and she still goes by this to this day, that if you eat more than 1 banana a day, you'll be constipated. Really? So you can't eat more than 1 banana.
I eat like 3 of them things a day. That's not true.
But okay,
call her up, put her on here. We're going to put her on the spot.
Well, listen. So she said that like throughout my entire life, and then like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was at her house and she said it, and I was like, you know what? Pulled out my phone, Googled it, and I was like, that's not even true. And like whenever I was looking it up, bananas have a lot of fiber.
Your grandma wrong?
Yeah.
You're a terrible person. You're not supposed to do that.
But anyway, so I told her, I was like, it says here bananas are high in fiber, which is the exact opposite of constipation. And she was like, that'll stop you up.
Don't listen to them.
Like, no.
That's a government. That's a government right there.
But like, stuff like that. Like,
I'm trying to think.
Like if you don't wear a jacket, you'll get pneumonia.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Complete lie.
That was a complete lie. Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you pick up a baby bird, the mom won't come back.
Yep, I heard that one.
Complete lie.
Yeah, I've heard that one a lot too. I'm trying to think of an interesting one though. I can't really think of anything off the top. I just all lies all my life. No, joking.
Everything was a lie.
Yeah, I don't really know. She didn't really.
I'm not
she
even
was kind
real.
of blunt with me.
Really?
Yeah, my mom never. She didn't really hide anything from me.
Well, I have a list of some.
Yeah, maybe if you pull up a list, I can tell you. It might strike a memory.
So.
All right, the cracking knuckles. That was one of them right there. I would sit and go,
Give you arthritis?
I'd do that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, quit doing that. You're going to get arthritis in your hands.
Yeah, that's a complete lie.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder how many.
What is that first one? Never heard of that one.
I saw that earlier, but I've never heard of that one either. Or that second.
I'm not even going to talk about that.
Toes pointed up signify low blood sugar.
I've never heard of that one. It's
Like what does that mean? Like if you just point your toes up,
yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't even make sense. Now, that letting a wound dry out is the proper treatment. I've heard that. Like if you put a Band-Aid on it, then it never gets a scab.
It doesn't heal. Yeah. Okay, now the swimming. Okay, all right. I got a story actually. This one stroke up.
Swimming with a full stomach.
Yeah, that's a lie too. Yeah, she used to tell us that all the time. We had to wait 30 minutes after eating because each summer, every summer, every evening we swam. That's what we did. She would cook food for us, supper. We'd eat dinner, and then we'd jump right back in the pool. But she wouldn't let us jump right back in the pool. We'd have to wait 30 minutes to let our stomach settle. Is what she said.
I used to wait 30 minutes before I got back in the pool, specifically because of that episode of SpongeBob where they got butt cramps.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen that one?
I don't watch SpongeBob.
I watched that all the time growing up.
Oh, man. What about the...
But they went out in the ocean and got butt cramps and then almost drowned.
Have you ever...
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to risk it.
I'm not risking it.
Because at that time in my life, SpongeBob was...
A sponge said it was real, so I'm going to believe it.
Listen, SpongeBob would not lie to me, all right?
He would definitely lie to you. So, what about this don't swallow gum? What was the weirdest thing you ever swallowed?
That one, the don't swallow gum, that one, irritates me so bad. That people, because there's still people that are stupid enough to believe that.
Oh, yeah, they think it's, stuck inside of you.
In school, if you're in middle school or whatever, then that's a rumor that goes around, whatever, because you don't know any better in middle school.
Yeah.
What irritates me so bad is people that still believe it, and it's okay, let's think about this. Do you think there's a secret passage in your stomach that whenever you eat gum, it just goes there, and then after 7 years, it's well, I guess I'm going to head out.
All right, I'm out of here. This is boring.
That's
no. Weird.
I mean, I'm sure it probably doesn't digest, but it doesn't stay in there for 7 years.
No, for sure not. I ate a penny one time.
That doesn't surprise me.
That was weird.
Did your mom freak out?
No.
Or did you even tell her?
No. I heard it, though.
I always heard that.
I heard it.
You heard what?
When it came out, I heard it.
Really?
I seen it. Yeah, I was little. I can remember to this day. I heard like a dunk, and I was like, that didn't make the same noise the rest of this has. So I can remember as I was little. So I got up and I looked, and there laid a dime right in there.
Oh, it was a dime, so it wasn't even that big.
Yeah, it wasn't big. It wasn't a penny. It was a dime.
I know whenever you're little, everyone always says like, "Oh, if you swallow a penny, you'll die." Like they just make it sound like it'll just block off your air and you're dead.
Done. Oh man, that's pretty bad.
That other one, shaving makes hair
I
grow
got
back.
purple. I'm good.
Shaving makes hair grow back thicker. That's another one that just like
Irritates you?
just
Yeah.
like sets me on fire. It's like because I don't understand. Like obviously, hair comes from hair follicles, right?
Yep.
So do people really believe that like you shave and then all of a sudden you just double your hair follicles?
The government just threw the cap in my water bottle. It's probably about time to put the hat back on.
You sure that was the government?
Yeah, I know it was. So what's... See, they done it again. They're out to get me.
That's because
Get your aluminum foil out.
that is because you didn't put the spike on top of your hat. You put it in the back.
That's what it is.
They were still
They're
able to
in
get
there.
in.
Yeah, they're in there now. Oh, man.
I don't see what else there was here. Anything interesting? Eating crust of sandwiches to make your hair go curly.
I've never heard that one. Whose stupid mom come up with that?
This is probably like 1800s moms just like making
Yeah.
stuff up.
Don't eat that crust.
They probably never had a loaf of bread with a crust before, and they're just like,
Probably.
oh, what's this?
Some
This is
grease-
gonna make your hair curly.
Yep. Some poor family was probably sitting there, and their mom fed them some, and then she's like, "Don't eat that. Don't eat those. Don't eat the side of that bread right there. It's
Or-
bad for you." And then she stuck them up, and then later they went to sleep, and she ate it all.
Do you think maybe there was like some kid that his whole life he ate the crust, and then one day he started getting hair on his chest, and he was like, "What's a crust?" That's what caused this.
Oh man, why would that be the first thought that pops in your head when you get hair on your chest?
People come up with weird
That
stuff.
is true.
Very strange stuff. I would not be surprised one bit if that.
Oh, me either. No, that's strange. I had something I wanted to talk about, and I forgot what I wanted to talk about.
Bunch of
That's not
nonsense.
Oh, it was definitely nonsense. I don't talk nothing but nonsense. There was
Don't
something.
quit
I
hitting the
wanted-
table.
I'm not hitting the table. You're hitting the table.
I'm not even moving.
I don't believe
What is it? The government?
It probably was.
They're under here. Are they under there?
Don't look under the table.
What's under the table?
I don't know what it is.
I knew he was
Did you
under
hear
there.
it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard him.
How easy do you think it is for the government to listen in on your conversations?
Oh, super easy.
Super easy.
It's
Okay,
so
okay. But
easy.
now here, I'm gonna have a little argument with you.
Okay.
Do you think they're wasting their time all day long just to listen to your conversation with your grandma?
No.
Or
No,
do you
they-
think it triggers off of sensitive words you say?
It definitely triggers off sensitive
Like
words.
bomb, and then boom, they trigger it. You think so?
I think so.
But
Because okay, if
you
you
telling me that they're paying 100,000 people, at least 100,000 people, to sit around and listen to your conversation all day?
well, one person can go through tons of conversations.
They got to be paying me good to go through somebody else's conversation.
Nah, you do it for pretty cheap.
Nah.
If the government scoops you up and says, "Listen, you're going through conversations, or we're gonna make your family disappear," you're gonna go through conversations.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through conversations, I guess. But do you think they do that?
Listen to conversations.
No, do you think they scoop up
Scoop
random
people
people?
up?
Yeah. I don't think they go that far with it.
I mean, kind of. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't working in the government already.
That's where I'm going. If you got like a low level government job, and then they're just like, "Hey, you want a promotion?
Yeah.
Just come right up this way." I think that's probably how they do
They
it.
walk you up there, slip you up, and throw you in.
What do you mean slip you up?
I don't want to talk about it.
You walk up, some guys, you feel a barrel on your back, and you're just like,
Yep.
"What kind of promotion is this?"
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be weird.
Yeah,
I think it was a game, and I ended up getting my head blown off. Probably.
because like okay, if you think about it, like your phone's always listening.
Yeah.
Because if you say like whatever triggered Apple phones, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I gotta press the button to trigger it.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I can't just. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what kind of stuff Apple could get me in trouble for doing this on here. So.
Yeah, because like on, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can do it on a computer, but like on Android, if you have Google open and then you say, "Hey Google," it'll like pop up and like ask you like what you're searching.
If you have the Google app opened?
If you have Google open. Like it's always listening.
That's weird.
Or like even better example is like an Amazon Alexa. They
Yeah,
you know
that one's weird.
Yeah, because it has to always be listening to be able to hear the trigger.
Yeah, I
words.
seen a meme the other day. It was like it said something about it was like this guy was at home and I think this woman was home and she's like, "Hey Alexa," and then
you know how many people's Alexas you probably just triggered?
Probably a lot. So then the husband was like, "Shh, that's the FBI listening in," or the government listening in. And then it was like the husband laughed, the wife laughed. No, Alexa's listening. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, complete story. It wasn't even about the government. It was so basically what happened was they were home or whatever, and then the husband was talking or whatever, and he said, "Shh, Alexa might be listening in," and then it said, the husband laughed, the woman laughed, and Alexa laughed. Or something stupid like that. I don't remember what it was. Now it's not even funny. I don't even know why I told this. I can't remember how it went, but it was good.
It was funny. That's the point. It
made me laugh. That's all that matters. I laughed.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, I think so. Whenever you are, Big Hoss. I don't care. We can go all night long.
Oh, we definitely can't go all night long.
I got another 11 hours before I got to be at work. We can go all night long.
No, we can't go 11 hours.
No, we're going 11. What's the record for a podcast? Can we break that?
Not tonight. We can't break that.
No, not tonight. But can we break that podcast?
Probably.
Is there? You think there is a record for it?
And I know when we could do it.
When?
I'll tell you after the podcast because I don't want them to steal the idea because it's a really good idea.
Fair point.
So I'll tell you afterwards.
Let's do this.
All right, you ready to end this?
Yeah. I think we should have a whole podcast where we just whisper.
An ASMR podcast.
Yeah?
Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Jeez.
Oh, man.
All right, we're done. See ya.
Later.